Okay. Um, this video is going to be explaining on why I haven't been uploading in so long. Now there are many reasons. Um, I'm just gonna list a few and any others that come to mind. You know, because in all honesty, I am not. I'll get into that. But let's okay, reasons. That's what I was gonna say. Number one, I don't like the way I make my videos. I really don't. I'm not expecting anything professional, but my videos I feel like just drag on for way too long, and I can't get out what I'm trying to say immediately, and I haven't really messed around with this app that much that I use to make my videos. Therefore, I don't like cut and splice pieces together. I record usually like segments and then from the app. For example, this right now is this whole video is just going to be one long recording, and that's usually how my talking videos are. Um, and I I don't know. Another reason is I honestly don't have the equipment I need. I don't have the crew I need to do what I want to do. I want to go out and do paranormal stuff. I want to go out and look for the monsters and uh, occasionally like spirits and all that. No, that was weird. It sounded like a whistle or something. Anyway, um, I want to do this, but I just don't have, you know, the the equipment I need. Um, I've always wanted to do YouTube, and I always wanted to do some like not I don't want to say scary videos because I want to make my videos more educational than like creepy scary. Yes, the subjects I do are scary, but I want to make it where the subject I do, for example, when I mean subject, I mean like if I'm going after a monster, I want it to be less of a monster and more of like, well, this could be a new species of animal that we haven't discovered, and here's the science and the accounts and all this. And right now, the CHO is trying our best to get new equipment and everything. Um, and as of now, the CHO is on shutdown until June. And in that time, we're trying to get money so we can buy equipment. For example, airsoft guns, airsoft vests, helmets, lab coats, chemistry kits, microscopes, biology kits, um, test tubes, beakers, other science equipment, laptops. Right now, I'm honestly going to use my house as a facility, and that's what I mainly plan on doing for the time being. Eventually, I would like to get one of those like strip mall stores or something, and have it like just like an area where somebody could come in and report something. But that's way in the future, and I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. Um, Another thing, vehicles. Like the CHO is honestly looking at making go-kart type vehicles. Like, for example, the transport. I don't know if I talked about this, but we plan on building a transport. Like the Creeper Mobile, that was the first vehicle, or the first, like, not the first. You watch the Creeper Mobile or the tank vlog or video, that's what it's called. But we started calling it the Creeper Mobile. Uh, um, yeah, that was like the first, I would just say, armored vehicle, but we want to make stuff that's like motorized and tactical and useful. So right now, what's on our list is airsoft equipment, or I'm just gonna call it MTF gear. This includes everything from airsoft guns to night vision goggles, vests, helmets, everything. And a lot of people are recently quitting because we don't have the equipment. So that means we gotta train new MTFs. So in June, You will see a functioning CHO, but not a trained CHO, which means MTFs will be completely based on just training. So you won't really see any MTF action until July or August, which kind of sucks. And, throughout the winter and all that. But, yeah, you won't really see much MTF action, through there. We gotta also train scientists and researchers, because a lot of people, what they think is that researchers have an easy job, and the truth is they don't. I'm a researcher. You gotta type up files, and then people are like constantly critiquing you on your spelling and everything, which that's good, that's fine. I'm horrible at spelling, I will admit that. But for me, another reason was YouTube was kind of stressful, because I know I'm not a big YouTuber or anything with only like 40 subscribers, but at the same time, that's, I guess, 40 people that, kind of expect something. I don't know. My videos only get about 2 views, but that's still 2 people that are expecting something, and on top of that, I had personal issues that I'm not gonna talk about on camera, and CHO stuff, and the CHO stuff was the main thing, and in all honesty, I have been slacking off, and I have not been doing a lot of CHO stuff, and I have just been smoking weed a lot, which I'm not completely done with smoking weed, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna seriously cut down on that, because there was a point where I was legit waking up smoking throughout the day and going to bed, and I've cut down on that a lot. I maybe smoke once a month now. But yeah, I was kind of in this state of mind where I'll do it sooner or later, or I'll get to it, and eventually a month passed, and I'm shit, it should have been done by now. Okay, I'm not gonna smoke no more. I'm gonna try to get things in order, and I haven't, and I just kept putting it off. And I keep saying I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but it just never gets done. And I'm I'll upload a video tomorrow, and then it's no, because you got other things to do. For example, I need to get a job so I can afford CHO equipment, which is why I'm making a Patreon, which I will try to link in the description below if I can, get, if I can get a Patreon and all that. But that's another reason. And then let's just say another reason why I really, I want to go into why I don't like my videos also. First of all, I honestly think they're cringy, very cringy, and I want to stop that a lot, but I am just a very cringy person. Recently I've gotten an editor, I don't know, and I got some friends that are willing to help me with CHO stuff. I'm not gonna say their names. One of them lives on the street, and he has been very enthusiastic about helping us with our vehicles. Dallas Gaming, which I've had on here a couple times, or have I? I don't know. I think I've had Dallas. I think I collabed with Dallas Gaming a little bit. He was at the Halloween party video, if you want to go check that, and you know which one he is. And you should know which one he is if, you pay attention, because I say his name Dallas. But that's another reason, and a big reason is my videos aren't scripted, obviously, so I kind of forget what I'm talking about, and I'll go on, and that's why I use a lot of ums and I repeat myself a lot, which I'm trying to stop that. In all honesty, I really am trying to stop all the ums and likes and guys and all that. I'm trying to script my videos. I don't want the entire thing to be scripted, but I want basics. I don't know, maybe just have, like, write down ideas I want, so that way I can, like, cross them out as I'm talking about them. I'm like, okay, this idea, done. Okay, I'm done talking about that. That idea, done talking about that. So, then if I, like, lose track, I can, like, cut the video, look back, remember what I was gonna say, and then start recording again. These videos, like I said, are, like, one long recording session. Like this, I've been recording for 10 minutes and 26 seconds. I hate that. I just don't like the way my voice sounds either. So I'm gonna try to get a voice modifier, and other things. Another thing that should be coming up is a new, like, Plague Doctor type thing. I hate that. It's so annoying. Oh my god. No. Oh my god. We need to start saying something else. I need to, like, get a dictionary out or something. I'm gonna say it one more time. Okay, so. Oh my god, that's awesome. So I wanna, get a tactical Plague Doctor thing. Now, this is gonna be for, like, YouTube only, and I'm gonna spend a lot of money on this. I'm gonna get a custom mask thing. It's gonna have, like, a bong inside. Not really. But it's gonna have, like, you know, it's gonna function as a gas mask and plague mask, and it's gonna have a prescription. I don't know. You'll see it when it's done. I'm trying not to sound like a terrorist right now, and I'll get into that in, like, a little bit. Another thing is, fuck, what was I gonna say? See, this is the thing. I should script my videos a little bit, because now I just forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, just give me a minute. Let me think. And I just forgot. Anyway, fuck, forget this. I wanna, I keep hearing weird noises in here. This is also filmed on the same day as the Kentucky vlog, if you're wondering. I want to get CHO stuff together first, and that's why I'm not going to be uploading a lot of videos at this time. Let me, like, walk, because that helps. I'm not going to be uploading a lot of videos at this time, because I want to get CHO stuff done first. I want to get my facility in order. I got a lot of things to worry about right now. For example, my school is totally fucking over me and my organization at this point, and just straight up spreading lies throughout the school and to kids about what, you know, I have some people interested in certain positions in the CHO, and the school goes around saying I want to shoot up the school, which I'll get into that too. And this is always a problem that people had with the CHO, because they don't fully understand it, and it is very sophisticated for what it is. And, you know, people kind of freak out when they don't understand things. And when you have kids saying, you know, for example, item number 089, object class Keter, you know, special procedures, or, you know, and they start using all this different terminology, like SCP Foundation type terminology. It legitimately sounds like some code or something. And what I try to do is I try to you know, contact, you know, like, get with the school, right? I'll go up to, like, the counselor and say, listen, man, this isn't what we're about. We're literally just looking for anomalous objects. And then they ask, what's anomalous? And I'm like, you know, just, like, urban legends and stuff. And they're like, okay. And then they're like, well, what does all this mean? And I'll be like, well, Keter means dangerous, safe means safe. You know, you get the idea. And then they completely just don't listen. It's a complete fuck over, and they're just like, you know what? Okay, I believe you, I listen. And then not even the next day, that day, I'll get called down for fucking the shit I just explained, and they want me to explain it again. And I do get their concern, which, again, I will get onto that later. I'm going to try to save the school stuff for the end, or for a different video, one of the two, because it's a long-ass story. But I'm really trying to get the CHO in order. Dallas Gaming is helping me out, and so is some other people. People that I am thinking about making O5 council members, because they've actually stepped up and said, okay, I'll do this. Now, Dallas Gaming in the CHO, he was like nobody. Nobody really knew who he was. He didn't even know what he did. But now he like knows what he does. He is very active. He's like one of the most active. And all that. Now, the CHO has... So, we're calling this the reset. And the reason why is because everything you thought you knew about the CHO, well, fucking forget it, because we changed everything. You know, except for the classifications. Well, we changed our classification system completely over to the SCP Foundation classification system. Except, you know, it's not based on how hard it is to contain, it's based on how dangerous it is. So instead of hostile and very hostile, it's just Euclid. So, for example, some item like 010 will now be classified as a Euclid class anomaly. Yeah, and there's like 020 has been reclassified from Keter to Apollyon. There's others, for example, 094, the Jackalope object class explained. Other things, fuck, I forgot the name of the other one, but there's this weird ape-like thing they found that there was a hoax. So if something is a hoax, it's going to be object class explained. What explain means is that it's been proven to either be some kind of species of animal, so it's not anomalous no more, and we fully understand it, or it was just a straight-up hoax. And it will say that on the other part. CHO files are completely rewritten now, with, if you've seen the way 082 is written, look that up on my channel, CHO file number 082. That's how most of them are written now, and it's less of copying and pasting. And the reason why copying and pasting was popular, because again, I was the only one writing the files, and I did not want to take that much time. I wanted to get as much shit done as possible. And I didn't want to spend like a month researching. But now that I have people in those researching positions, we can, you know, research actually and stop copying and pasting and get everything into a couple paragraphs of everything you need, and then we can copy and paste stuff and make reports on everything. But that's besides the point. The reason why I have also been gone for so long is school. Now, it's not for the reason that you think. Recently I just got into a lot of trouble in school because I made a joke. Now, if you know what the SCP Foundation is, you know how they work and everything. They're basically like the CHO. The CHO is a Walmart SCP Foundation. You should know this by now. It's also very hard to breathe. I have allergies. Like, I don't know if you don't have allergies, you're lucky. But, like, I literally just cannot breathe. Hey, give me a minute. If you don't know what allergies is like, it's... Fuck, I stubbed my toe. Fuck, okay, fuck this shit. Okay, if you don't know what allergies are like, it's like somebody took 2 nose plugs, put a pin-sized hole through them, and stuck them up your nose and said, okay, now breathe. Like, I get so plugged up sometimes, like, where if I use the nasal spray, it won't even go in. that's how it works. I had to like take like 2 allergy softeners for it to like open up, for my nasal passages to open up a tiny bit, so I could spray the nasal spray in like 80 times, and then it's bearable. It's not even done. It's just bearable. And then once it is where I can breathe fine, my nose burns like hell because they've squirted so much of that in. Anyway, I'm pretty much like this all year, except like in the summer. I don't know, I have weird allergy patterns. School. Okay, so, recently in school, the school has, like I said, not been understanding what the CHO is, and has been completely just, bombarding the shit out of it, and by that, I just mean just making up constant lies. Like, at one point, my, I don't know if, I'll get into that, but my friend at the time, I guess, was gonna be, a biologist for the CHO. And we need a lot of those, because a lot of the things that we deal with are biologically, they're like the rape, for example. That's a biological life form, you know what I mean? Unlike a ghost or something. But, he was going to be in the CHO, and I remember the principal straight up just went up and said, oh yeah, don't let him hang out with, that creepster kid. Yeah, don't let him hang out with him. He's a bad influence, and he wants to shoot up the school and all this. And the thing is, I never said any of this. I never said I wanted to shoot the school, because I don't. I think shooting up the school is pointless. There is no point in shooting up a school. I just want to say that right now. Like, if you shoot up a school, you're stupid. Don't do that. That's stupid. You gain nothing from that. But, I don't know, they think I want to shoot up the school because of the CHO. They think the CHO is some kind of code or something. And I've tried explaining it so many times. I can't even count how many times I've tried explaining it. And they just straight up don't listen. It's like they're deaf. And they ask the same questions over and over again. And they have the same, and they say they're worried about the same things over and over. And I explain it to them. I say, hey, we're not here to harm anyone. And they're like, are you here to harm anyone? And I'm like, no, we're not. We just simply, want our organization we just want to see our organization flourish. And we want to prove some urban legends true. And that's our goal. All we want to do. We're not out to shoot up schools. We're not out to go and kill people. We're not out, to kill people's parents. We're nothing like that. No, we're all we are complete, the freaking CHO is harmless to people. If anything, the CHO benefits people in the fact of, we don't really benefit because, but, for example, if there was some anomaly that was extremely dangerous, the SCP Foundation really doesn't exist. So, we're like the Walmart version, so we're kind of the only hope. If there was something weird and mysterious that was actually harming people, if it's in the United States, of course, I don't know, we're very limited, but we would be the type of people to be like, okay, let's go and solve the problem. But nothing like that has happened, and I don't think anything like that ever will happen. But, yeah, right now, it's hard because, all this. Now, another thing with the school is, I made this joke, and it got so out of hand, so much out of hand, oh my god, it was crazy. So, I go, and I sound like a vlog, oh my god, it was so crazy. Anyway, so I made this joke to my friend, and it goes like, so he's like, yeah, my sister's been making moon water. I'm like, oh, I hope the foundation doesn't find out, and that's basically all I said. So he, I guess he wasn't listening or something, and he took it in a threatening way, and he was like, are you threatening me? I'm like, no, man, it's just a job, I'm not threatening anybody, and he's like freaking out. Now, he knows how much the school fucks me over. Everybody in the school knows how much the school fucks me over. Like, it's unbelievable, the shit that they pull out. Now, you'll see this later on in the video. Now, remember, I'm not making any of this up. So, he gets pissed or something. I don't know if he was having a bad day or what, but he knew that how the school fucked me over, and he went down to the office, right? Now, I wasn't expecting all this shit to come after us. I was expecting, okay, well, I'm gonna get suspended today. That's fucking great. I didn't even make it through fucking first hour. I already didn't, because this was first hour, like the beginning of first hour. I didn't even make it halfway through first hour before this shit went down. And, so I didn't even make it first way through through first hour. I almost said half hour. I didn't make it halfway through first hour, and he's already going down to the office, and I'm sitting there, and I'm just waiting. I'm just like, okay, just calm me down. Just fucking get it over with. So like, okay, Creepster, please report to the main office, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And I go down to the office, and he's sitting there, and he just looks at me, and I'm like, man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do shit. It's just a joke. And he just like looks like he wants to fucking straight up kill me. And I go sit down, and they just slap me with so much bullshit. I'm like stunned for a second. And trust me, I've seen some bullshit, but this just stunned me for a minute. I was like, I didn't really know what to say. Now I'm gonna say exactly what they said one by one. First of all, from that joke, they say, I want to kill his family, drive the tank, or the Creepermobile, up to Detroit and commit fucking war crimes in Detroit with a rocket launcher. Yep, a rocket launcher. And, I can't even lift a rocket launcher. I can't even buy a rocket launcher in, like, the state I live in. Anyway, I want to commit war crimes. They said I wanted to commit war crimes with a rocket launcher. Go back to the school, shoot up the school in the Creepermobile, and then eat babies. I am making none of this up. They said I wanted to eat babies. And then I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm getting suspended. Like, okay, Creepster, we're going to have to call the police. And I'm like, what? I mean, I understand why. If he told them I wanted to shoot up the school and kill his family, I understand why. But it's just the thing that gets me, like, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm mad, because at this time, as I'm recording this, the police are, like, really, like, looking at me right now, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, because first of all, I don't mean to say things that I do in, like, a certain context, and people tend to take them very wrong. So I really don't want to say anything until I get the proper, like, wording for it. I'm not mad. I'm not, like, angry, but it's like, really, you knew this shit was gonna happen. You knew this shit was gonna happen. You knew how I get fucked over, and you still do it. You do it just to be a dick. Now, if he was actually scared, I don't know. I can't say if he was or not. In my opinion, in my personal opinion, I think he was bullshitting. But that's my personal opinion. I don't know for sure. I can't say for sure. Yeah, I can't say for sure if, he was for real or he was bullshitting or whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, they took this very seriously, and that day, He said I had guns and all this. Now, I'll go into a video about, let's just go into it right here. Why the school really doesn't like the CHO. First of all, I'm not going to name names because I think you might be watching my videos. But one person I told about the CHO, and he took it a little bit too seriously, right? And he went around school telling people he was an MTF. And if you know who you are if you're watching this, I think you took it a little bit too seriously, man. And in all honesty, please comment your number below, because if you're watching this on something or somebody, because I literally lost your number, or I have it, but it just won't contact. Anyway, this person took it a little bit too seriously, and freaked out. Or he didn't freak out. What am I talking about? Okay, fuck up. Okay, okay, focus. Anyway, so he went around the school saying that we had guns. Now, he didn't mean guns. He meant airsoft guns, but he didn't specify. And to my knowledge, he went around saying we had guns and that we were looking for demons and that we were trying to summon demons and that we were trying to do experiments on people, and we had bulletproof vests and helmets. And then when the school, I totally understand the school for this, and when you got a kid running around saying this, and then they ask, who the fuck, what's all this about? And they say, oh, well, my friend Creepster over here, yeah, he has an organization, and they do all this shit. And, the school is not going to think of it, as, in, urban legends. They're going to think of it, Jesus Christ, this kid wants to fucking kill people. He wants to summon demons and fucking kill people. So, naturally, the school and everybody in the school freaked the fuck out. And this one girl, heard about it, and he was trying to recruit her and all this shit. And I can't be lying. I kind of was too, because I need a new D class. You know how it is when you lose your D class. You need more. Okay, but seriously, so he goes around, but he's explaining the CHO completely wrong, or not even wrong, but he's explaining it in a way that's very vague and very scary. Now, for all the school knows, CHO, they don't know what CHO stands for. It could, I can't even think of, a threatening acronym for CHO. Anyway, it could stand for something, that they don't know. It could stand for, a school shooting code or something. And when, there's two kids talking about it, and one of the kids is talking about guns and bulletproof vests, it's like, well, man, I mean, we got a school shooter on our hands. You know what I mean? So I do understand the school standpoint on this. I'm not gonna say I don't understand why the school's doing this at all, because I do. But the way the school is handling it, they're handling it very poorly. I honestly think they should have asked Josh, I just said his name. I am so sorry. We're gonna edit that out. I am so sorry for saying your name. I always say people's names, and I right before it, I'm like, I don't mean to, I'm not gonna say names, but Jeff over here is, I don't know, I just do it that way, and I am very sorry. But anyway, they should have called me and the kid down, to say, okay guys, what's really going on here? You got us kind of spooked, and we just want to clear things up. You know what I mean? That's the way they should have handled it, but they didn't handle it that way. To me, and for me, it feels like they just went on a straight out witch hunt. And this whole witch hunt, to me, was directed at me, and that's how I honestly feel. Now, the school is going to completely deny this, but I'm just going to say that I know some teachers and some parapros that are at the school who are just dicks to me, not even, like, as, oh, haha, they're, like, legit just dicks. Like, they're just a fucking bunch of cunts. Now, I'm not gonna say who, and I have no other words to describe it than they're just being cunts. I don't know, we're probably gonna edit this out. I don't mean that in a really disrespectful way, I just mean that as in they're being very annoying. That's the word. I'm gonna get in trouble for this now. But, they're being very annoying and very irritating. They'll just try to start arguments with me over personal beliefs that I have, whether it be communism, or because I honestly believe that communism could work, if done correctly. But, before I even get to explain my views, they're like, oh, well, what about this in the Soviet Union, or what about this in China? And it's like, man, can I explain my views on it? And, well, obviously not. This is school, not a, you can't explain your views in school. What am I talking about? Anyway, so they'll just start random conversations. Other teachers will just straight up be like, I don't believe you. I'll admit, I do say some pretty messed up stuff, and I do say some pretty edgy shit. You know what I mean? But the way it is like, well, when I say, well, I didn't mean it like this, they're like, well, I just don't believe you. Go to the office. And one teacher just tried to call me a dumbass one time, although it's fine. I admit I am a dumbass at times. But I just don't think this. And when I went to go report it, like, when somebody reports me, it's like, fucking, man, somebody reported him. We better, like, go get on this. But as soon as I report somebody, like, I literally reported the teacher for calling me dumbass. And they said, well, what do you want us to do about it? I'm like, well, can I get, like, one of those things for infringing on my rights or whatever? Because they have those, like, no. And I'm like, whatever. I don't even care at this point. It wasn't even a big deal. To that teacher, I wasn't trying to get you in trouble. I honestly just wanted to see what would happen. I wouldn't even filled it out if they gave it to me. I just wanted to see, if they would, or how they would see my point. And my theory is correct. They just didn't give a shit. And of course they were on the teacher's side the entire time. I don't know. It's like, the school will completely deny everything I'm saying, and it's really hard when you have students going against teachers, because everybody's, in all honesty, gonna believe the teacher over the students. Give me a minute, let me, blow my nose. Anyway, I don't like the way it's set up. I think there needs to be some changes, and I will, again, go into that in the video. I have a lot of things to talk about. God, I've been recording for 26 minutes straight. Like, no breaks or anything. I should have recorded a couple, weeks ago. I had some pretty good arguments about the school system and all this, but I don't know, I'll make that video will come out another day. And what was I? Okay, yeah, the police. So they called the police, and the police, or the detective, called me, or, called my mom and was like, okay, what's going on here? And, I was like, they took it out of context on what I was saying. I made a joke, and everybody freaked out. And they're like, okay, well, we're going to come to your house and search for any guns or possible weapons that you could have, to shoot up the school with. And I'm fine with that. They can search all they want. I don't have any guns. I don't have any weapons of mass destruction like they're saying. I don't have rocket launchers and suicide vests. Who do you think I am? Saddam Hussein? At one point, the school said I had a tank in my backyard. Like, I honestly don't understand this shit. I wish I could have gotten this on video, but they just pulled so much bullshit out that I didn't even know how to defend myself. Like, for a legit minute, I was like, what? Wait, say that again? Yeah, you have a tank in your backyard and a suicide vest, rocket launcher, you want to, shoot up the school and do a whole bunch of other stuff? I'm like, wait, what? No. Like, it took me a while to think of something to defend myself, because I was just hit with all this bullshit. I was like, there's so many things wrong here. What do I go for first? The tank or the eating babies? Like, I don't know what to defend first. The tank, eating babies, or the suicide vest. Fuck it. Let's go with all of them. And they were, like, saying shit to me in the plane, in like, the office. Now, the way that the vice principal was doing it, she wasn't doing it in a way that could get her in trouble, but could get me in trouble. I'm sure you all have had this happen to you at some point. But she was saying things, now, if you're watching this, I'm going to say, well, I was right about something, and I'm going to explain that in a moment. So she talks about war crimes and stuff. I'm like, don't you have to be in a war to commit war crimes? No, it actually goes with NAFTA. And dude, if I wasn't so stunned with the bullshit, I would have been like, wait, NAFTA's a trading company. Don't you mean the Geneva Convention? Because I'm really into history like that. And she was, I wish I would have said something shit like that, because I would have been like, oh yeah, now who's smart? But, give me a minute. But yeah, give me a minute. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I took a drink and I fucking forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, okay, yeah, so, the sheriff called. I keep getting sidetracked with other things that went on, because so many things have went on, and I'm trying to cover it all in, one video, and we just hit the 30-minute mark, and I'm trying to, make it an all video, but I'm trying to, stay on, one story at a time, and I'm going off on 80 stories. Anyway, so police, they come to my house, right? It's a detective and two other guys, and they just go around, they look through my room, they look through my office, they look through my mom's room, and they find nothing, as they would. I have nothing, although that machete that we did have at the Halloween party that people were kind of messing with, they did take that as evidence, I guess, and they also took my phone. Another reason why I couldn't upload. I also got a new phone. That's the phone over there. I got the Samsung Galaxy A10, literally yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before yesterday, because it's a silky smooth 3:50 in the morning. As I'm recording this, 3:50 in the morning in the middle of fucking bumfuck Kentucky. Again, like I said, this is the same day as the Kentucky Fall. Anyway, so they, I'm gonna wrap this up because it's been 30 minutes, and I think I only have 15 minutes to record time. Okay, so long story short, they don't find anything. Now, they took the phone and they had to go through the phone to make sure I wasn't calling people up and, planning a school shooting, or I wasn't looking how to buy guns off the dark web or whatever like that. Or whatever. Now, I did have a lot of stuff about cannabis on my phone, and they found my water bottle bong in the basement, but they were kind of cool about that. They didn't really, do anything. They're like, is that your bong? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, okay, you're not supposed to do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know. They were cool about it, though. Shout out to the detective and the other two. They were really cool about the entire thing, and it seemed like they kind of understood what was going on. They seemed like they were the first people in a while to actually listen to what was going on, and it was such a relief to have three sane people that were like, yeah, I kind of, no, they didn't say this, but I kind of like got the feeling like they knew what was up. They knew that I didn't want to shoot up the school or whatever. But yeah, they were cool about it. So they look around, they find nothing, and that's it. And, well, they go in the garage, they see the crib mobile. It's like, is this that tank thing? I'm like, yeah, I just built it for fun, to do stuff. And I'm like, what does MTF stand for? Because that was one of the things that the kid told him, that I was going to have MTFs come in his house and kill people. I'm like, oh, it stands for Mobile Task Force. We look for urban legends and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, as of now, when I got my phone back, and they didn't find anything besides some airsoft guns and a lot of cannabis. But that's all they found. Oh, and a lot of hentai too. But that's really it. Just normal stuff. But that's all they found. But see, the thing is, it's still going on, and this happened in this happened December, sometime in early December. Like, it was like the day right before break too. I just had to last one more day, and whatever. But forget it. Okay, what was I saying? Fuck. Okay, yeah. So the whole thing is still going on, and I have to go to juvenile probation court for something, and I might be putting on probation. So let's hope to God that pickle juice works. But in all honesty, I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to Michigan and get straight up arrested, or if they're gonna drug test me, and I know I'm most likely gonna fail that. But I guess they would arrest me then, or no, I think they just put me on probation. Yeah, so I'm most definitely probably going on probation for a while, and they're gonna watch what arrives to the house and all that. So, and again, that's another big reason, is that I cannot get the equipment I need. I cannot order the MTF tactical gear and all this, because it does, from a certain standpoint, look like I want to shoot up the school, and I want to, commit these war crimes and all this, when I'm ordering all this airsoft stuff. Because, if you don't know what airsoft is, they're like BB guns, and they look extremely real. They have, airsoft vests, which look like real bulletproof vests, helmets that look like real bulletproof helmets. They even have riot shields that look extremely real. Everything in airsoft looks extremely, extremely real. And it wasn't for the orange tip. You really couldn't tell the difference between a really good airsoft gun and a real gun. For example, if I had a real handgun, which I don't, and I had a metal airsoft gun without the orange tip, you could not tell the difference. That's how extremely realistic airsoft guns are. And MTFs do use airsoft guns, because, tactics and all that. But I can't order any of that. I can only order science stuff, and I can't even order all science stuff, because it looks like I'm trying to build a bomb or something. So, right now, the CHO is looking bright, but it's very uncertain on what's exactly going on. And I honestly think when I go back to school, this kid, or the kid who told everybody, already has everybody fucking against me. So I have to, I've just probably lost all my fucking workers. The CHO is on a very slim thread at this point. It's literally a table hanging by, 2 threads. That's basically the CHO. And one thread is already starting to break, and that's the funding. And once the funding thread breaks, the other thread breaks, because, no funding can't get you anywhere. But, We're trying our best, and I cannot record YouTube videos at this time because I'm trying to get a job. I'm trying to get some money together, so I can just get things in order. And I'm probably going back to school soon, but I honestly just don't want to because I know if I go back to school, they're gonna pull more shit out. At this point, I'm legitimately just considering homeschooling because of the fact of, you know, they just these people are like the joke police. They literally cannot take any joke. Every single thing they take extremely seriously. Like, it's like, oh, well, see, that joke's not funny to me, therefore it's not funny to anybody else in the world. And if it's not funny to me, I'm sorry, it offended me, and I'm gonna fuck you over now. That's basically how the school is treating me at this point. I offended them a couple times, and just because of that, they just totally hate me. So yeah, that's all, really. That's the update. This is a long video. If you guys made it through till the end, I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys as soon as possible. I hope to, get some stuff. Anyway, I hope to see you guys later, and I will see you guys in the next video. If there is a next video and I don't get fucking arrested for life for making a goddamn joke. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. If there is a next video. Seriously though, if I don't upload for like a year, just count on me like being in jail for 20 years. Anyway, bye.